Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Danny, and I got another pack rip for you. This time we're going to be opening a rack pack from 1986 Topps in particular. The price on this rack pack from 1986 was 88 cents at Toy City, and I picked this up for $1.50. So roughly in 30 plus years, it's doubled in value, which is not a great return. But anyhow, we're gonna bust into this here in just a moment. So some of the cards you can see, because that's always of interest, at least it was to me. Got the Dave Winfield All-Star insert. We got a Jose Cruz right there. When I was a kid, I thought he had the coolest name in the world. We've got an Alejandro Pena for the Dodgers. All kind of print issues going on with that one. If you look on the back, we got a Rick Shue. Oddly enough, we have the regular issue Dave Winfield, which is pretty cool. I love that guy. And Ernie Riles. I actually have a page in one of my old binders for Dave Winfield, so this could have added a couple of cards to that. So having said that, man, let's jump into this thing. Let's see if we can't bust into it without looking too foolish here. That pulled apart pretty easily. Not. Alright. Struggling a little bit. Don't want to destroy the cards. Okay, so there's our first little batch. We'll get those out. Let them face down. See if we can't tear this down like that. There we go. Another batch. Let them face down. And then there's our last batch. Alright, so what are we hoping to pull? So we're actually hoping to, me personally, I'm hoping to pull Don Mattingly, Nolan Ryan, Wade Boggs, those players, any Hall of Famers, I'll dig. So let's just jump into it, man. Alright, so we got this Dave Winfield All-Star right there. I think it's a pretty cool card. So we'll set him up back here. Alright, and in true 86 fashion, the cards are all back and forth. So we got a Wayne Gross. We got a Joe Price. And all kind of print issues. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there's lots of little dots all over it. It's not very good quality print. We got a Chris Bando. And I mentioned in a previous video, the 86 Topps design was the first cards that I ever really held. My older brother came home with some one time after a camping trip, I believe. Look at that. Just not cool. But I love the black border at the top. I think it's really cool. That was a Jamie Easterly. Now we've got a Gary Ward. Von Hayes. Kurt Kabackwell. Sorry, sir, if I mispronounced your name. But Pat Sheridan. Leaning on the batting cage there. John Wathan. Willie Hernandez. Doyle Alexander. Juan Berenger. There's Rich Gossage, Mr. Goose Gossage with the wild mustache. And Wayne Tollison. And Oda B. McDowell. And an Ernie Riles. So we didn't get a whole lot in that stack. Jump up here to Jose Cruz. Again, I used to love that guy's name. Al Bumbry with the Padres. Jerry Roos. His 87 card made it into my video response for the Beholder. Looks like he's blonde-headed here. His 87 Topps card, I don't know if it's due to lighting or whatever, it just makes him look like he's silver-headed. The 87 Topps card for Jerry Roos is not the greatest picture in the world. I'm surprised that he agreed to that, but I digress. Let's jump into this. Bill Alman, the Pirates. Bruce Sutter with the Braves. Again, some print issues down here. Hickey's on looks like the red plate. Alan Trammell. I probably have 4 or 5 of this card. I'm going to set him up just because I dig him. But I've got several of those cards. I actually pulled lots of them out of the Fairfield boxes. They seem to be a fairly common issue in the Fairfield box. So Jerry Davis. There's Dennis Oil Can Boyd. 4th year card. Oh, yeah, that's cool. We got a Pete Rose. But again, lots of red plate issues. So when these cards were produced, They really needed to stop the printing press and actually clean their red plate because they got a lot of red hickeys all over it. So I'm going to stick that up back here. Maybe we'll fill that box up. We got a Burt Roberge, Wally Backman, which is actually a pretty cool action shot. We got a Floyd Humans, Alfredo Griffin, Mike Smithson. Check it out. Check it out. Roger Clemens. That's one of the cards I wanted. For sure one of the cards I wanted. So pretty happy with that. Sweet Roger Clemens. We'll stick him up back there. We got a Bob Brenly and Jose De Leon. And of course Dave Winfield. So there's Dave Winfield's regular issue card. We'll stick him up back here. And man, there's still room. There's still room for one good card back there. And I've even got some space out here on the front, on the table. Let's see what we pull from this last little slab here, this last little stack. Again, print issues, man. Alejandro Pena, Brian Downing, Darren Dalton. Let's check that out. Probably his rookie card, looks like. So Darren Dalton. We got the checklist. You got to get at least one of those in every pack. Joe Niekro, Sparky Anderson. I've seen cards from the 70s, and Sparky Anderson looked the same age as he did in the 80s. He got to a point where he looked old, and then he just stayed there. Managed for a long time, though. Sparky Anderson. Got a Dwight Evans. Again, much respect to Dwight Evans. And I think you can see the next card. Dwight Evans had a long, distinguished career, man. A great player. We got the Pete Rose manager card. Alright, which is cool. So we'll stick that up back there. So our box is full. Maybe we can add another couple cards to the table in front of them. Len Matzizek. We got a Joe Beckwith. Yep, Joe Beckwith. We got a Brian Dayett. Don't know where I was going with Danny. Storm Davis. Pitcher for the Orioles. Bill Kruger with the A's. Willie Randolph. Larry Anderson. Come on, guys. I need something. Sid Bream. I don't think you can open a pack from the 80s without getting a Sid Bream in it. He shows up in a lot of pack rip videos, I guarantee it. And then finally we got the Rick Shoe. Alright, so that's what we pulled. We didn't get the Wade Boggs. We didn't get... who else were we looking for? Don Mattingly. But we pulled some cool cards. So we got the Dave Winfield All-Star insert. We pulled an Alan Trammell. We got a Pete Rose player card, although it does say first base and manager at the bottom. We got the Roger Clemens card, which is pretty sweet. Got the Dave Winfield regular issue card, and we also have the Pete Rose manager card. So not too bad, $1.50. You know, I'd probably pay that for the Roger Clemens card alone. And, you know, I'm sure you could pick these other cards up for 10 cents a piece. So, you know, maybe we broke even, maybe we didn't. Y'all let me know. Still, it's just fun. It's nostalgia. You're paying for the experience. I don't, you know, how could you not be a collector and say you wouldn't give $1.50 for some 86 Topps? But anyhow, I'm happy with what I got, man. Let me know. Let me know what you think about this. Again, I believe I got these from Baseball Card Exchange, and I'm having pretty good luck with these pack rips. So, appreciate a like. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Let me know if you want to see other things like this. I've got some inventory that I'm going to be making some videos on here in the coming days. And we're going to get through some older cards. We'll do a few newer card pack breaks as well. And, man, hope to pull some stars. And we hope to see you on the next video, guys. Have a blessed night, and we'll see you next time.